everyone, and welcome back to Get to Know Shinko with me, your host, Noah Shenandoah. Today, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to introduce you to some of the incredible businesses right here in Shenandoah County and some of the credible business owners and leaders who make it all possible. Today, I'm down in Edinburg meeting with Wes Pence, who's the president of Wholesome Companies, again, located here in Edinburg, but also have a place in Woodstock, which we'll show here in a few minutes. Wes, it's great to have you on Get to Know Shinko.
We're very, very happy to be here.
Great. Got a couple questions for you today.
Okay.
First one is, what makes Shenandoah County a great place to do business?
Well, Shenandoah County is a real tight-knit community. We have good people to work with,
For sure.
and the loyalty of the customers, people that come into our stores. Once we get them in, I think that they can see what we have to offer, and they appreciate what we have to offer.
Sure.
And so the small community feel of things makes it great.
Absolutely. And so, as you mentioned, just a great population of hardworking folks.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great. Second question for you is, tell us a little bit about the history of Wholesome Foods and Companies.
All right. Well, Wholesome Foods was started in 1964 by my mom and dad, Dean and Sevilla Pence.
Okay.
His first trip he used to go to the farmers market in Washington, D.C. And his first trip, he took his pickup truck with his beef and pork and chicken and eggs, and
Sure.
he sold 6 dozen eggs. So he came back
It's a big
home.
day.
Yeah, came back home to the family. I guess my brother and I wasn't born yet, but my older sister and brother, and I don't know. I think my brother has the paperwork. I think he made $6 or something like that. So anyway, it was a tough start, but my father was a hardworking man, and my mother as well, and they worked through it, and we've grown the company and diversified in a lot of ways. Through the ups and downs of business over the years, we've had to adapt and move. And I think that we've done that. And as a family, my brother Nathan and I are running the business right now.
And you guys have been in it since the 80s, right?
Yes. I came in 84, my brother in 85. So it's hard to believe. It's 40 years almost. And right now, 1964 to 2024, this is our 60th year of being in business.
That's amazing.
So very fortunate, but we've had to adapt and move to make it all work and kind of be nimble on the things that we do.
That's great. So can you share with us a little bit about some of the unique offerings that Wholesome Foods brings here to our community?
Yes. Well, something we're really proud of that we've done for many years now is our cooked country ham. We start out with a cured country ham.
Okay.
And we debone it, skin it, and cook it. So
all that happens here on site?
All on site, yeah.
Great.
And we come up with a deli ham like this. This is the finished products, and these are sliced and used in delis. And it's a full muscle ham. One ham makes one ham. It's not any pieces or parts pressed together. It's a whole muscle ham.
Different than the way a lot of companies do it,
right?
Yeah,
some companies will use trimmings for their product like this, but we use full whole muscle hams.
Okay, awesome. That's great.
Along with the country hams and the products that we produce, we have a retail store.
Okay.
This is something that my father was always really proud of because he started out in the retail business. So we grind our own hamburger here. We cut our own steaks and pork, and
looks good.
And so it's, again, the hamburger that we do is ground chuck meat. It's no trimmings. It's a very good product, and we offer a really competitive price on that. So we know that things are tough for people. So we're kind of using our hamburger as a budget item for people, but it's not a budget product. It's a premium product at a budget price.
That's great.
Okay, for the people that live in the valley, we know that we have really good water down here in the valley. So that's something that we have worked hard on. Of trying to take that water and purifying it by not pulling the minerals out. We basically ultraviolet light and filtration, and we have a really nice product. So where you're at right now is our new water line. We've updated all our filtration systems. We put new state-of-the-art bottling equipment, and so we can provide product. We do a Virginia's Best label for us, and also a Shenandoah Rain, which is a higher end bottle. And we can do private label things for any business or organization, ball team. We do some things right now for the local high schools. So this is something that we really want to expand on because we got a really good product, and we have the state-of-the-art equipment to put out a really nice product. So
that's great.
We're really proud of this part of our business.
That's great. Ever since you told me about this product, I realized everywhere I go drink water now, I look in the back and it's right here in Edinburg, where it's coming from. That's great.
Well, realize this is the water from the valley, from the limestone rock formations. It's pulled up from that, and we're fortunate to have good water, and we're accentuating that, and we're trying to market that.
That's great.
The process begins with the bottles flying into the filling machine. Take a little ride on the carousel. And before they're filled, they're rinsed. Then they are filled. And as you can see, everything is contained, so no human hands touch during the filling process. Then they're capped. Then out of the machine, onto the conveyor belt, and then come the labels.
Okay, another aspect of our business is our meat processing. We have some really skilled meat cutters here, and we're able to take beef for the local farmers and process it, and we'll private label it for them that they can sell it to farmers markets or to their customers. So that's something we're really excited about for the local community, because we can brand local beef and then help people promote their products.
That's great. What a great service for our community. That's very essential.
All right, in an effort to expand our retail footprint, we recently, it's been about 2 years ago, opened our store here in Woodstock.
Yeah,
we're down
beautiful here.
Thanks. We're down here in the Walmart shopping center. So it's a lot of traffic out here. So we're hoping that we can get our name a little more out in the community.
Yeah.
And we did a lot of neat things with the store.
Sure.
We have some historical things from the company, some pictures of our history, some of the scales and equipment that my father would have used over the years when he was going to the farmers market in DC and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's great.
And also we're offering a butcher here, which I think is pretty unique in Woodstock right now. As most of the big box stores don't have butchers anymore. So we'll cut your steaks and your meats, and we grind hamburger here. And we also make, I think people would say, a pretty mean sandwich.
Yeah,
that's
what I heard. It's word on the street.
Yeah, we have our deli here, and they do a great job making some sandwiches. I think we offer a really good value to the public. So we appreciate any support we can get. I mean, if you guys come here and it's a great sandwich, tell somebody it's a great sandwich.
That's right.
So
That's right.
You'll bring a friend.
And y'all do like daily specials as well, right?
Yes, we have daily specials.
Yep.
Soup and sandwich specials, or whatever meats. We have our signs out next to the road here, so people see us. Also on our Facebook page, and we have weekly ads in the newspaper as well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So for those 3 questions, Wes had in advance, but we always like to do kind of one fun question at the end. And I think the history of your business is really remarkable. In our community that we live in, there's a handful of like multi-generational businesses. But with this being one of them, I was thinking about it, and I was wondering, what advice or lessons did you learn from your folks that have really shaped the way that you now lead and help lead this company?
Well, I think the thing that I guess struck me over the years is, I lost my father 9 years ago. And he had a problem, and it was in an accident in his vehicle. And 2 weeks before that, or 3 weeks before that, we had a fire and we lost our whole shop. And that had a great effect on him. But when we went and cleaned out his truck, we found tools and things he had already picked up and was going to start over. So I think that just taught us that we don't stop. That you keep working at it.
That's right.
If you get down, you get back up.
That's right.
And I think that's the work ethic. That's another thing in the small business, small town.
Yeah.
Is you work for what you get, and it isn't always easy, but we're taught that work ethic. And as far as the generations, it goes back to my grandfather. He did meats as well, and my father, and then my brother and I are in the business now. My son is also driving for us at this point.
That's great. So. That's great. It was a great history. So we'll end with one fun question. Since we're here talking about great sandwich specials, when you come in here for lunch, what's your go-to sandwich you get?
Well, I'm a pretty plain guy, so I got the ham and cheese, and they got a little list back there, and they know what to fix.
They know exactly what to put on yours.
Yep, and it got to have bacon. Anything, if something's going to be good, it's got to have bacon.
It's got to have bacon. So you can come in here and ask for the West Special.
Well, if we got the name, but they know they got it down there, and then they do a good job. But they just know no pickles.
No pickles.
No pickles. No pickle juice. No pickles anywhere as close.
They got to be on my sandwich.
Yeah,
no, loves pickles. Okay, that sounds like a fair.
You can have all the pickles.
Well, on that note, Wes, thank you so much for being on Get to Know Shenko with me, your host, Noah Shenandoah. To learn more about Wholesome Companies, you can visit their website, which is wholesomecompanies.net. Is that right?
Right.
And then they're also on a number of different social medias, and we talked a little bit about Facebook with your daily specials. You guys are also on Instagram, I believe, and maybe a few other channels. So check out their website to find all those different opportunities. Or best yet, come visit them in person. Their Edinburg location is at 986 South Ox Road. And then here in Woodstock, literally, we're sharing a wall with Walmart.
Right.
So everyone knows where that's at. So come check them out. So until next time, I'm Noah Shenandoah, encouraging you to get out and get to know Shinko. If you'd like to have your business featured on Get to Know Shinko, please reach out to me, John Fogel, at jfogel@shenandoahcountyva.us, or message me right here on Facebook. We appreciate you watching this video and helping me get the word out on all the amazing businesses right here in Shenandoah County.